Do you want to record?
Yes.
Do you
You're
want to
recording.
have a show?
You're recording.
Do you want to welcome to
Another episode
Driving to the Rays with your
your
favorite hosts,
Inelia
Larry
and
Inelia.
Larry. Got you.
That was a good game.
I got you.
That's a good game.
Good
We have a good game every
Good
morning.
game. We do good game.
It's funny. How is it? How is
What?
it? How is it that we can only do this on Sunday morning? Why is it? Why is it?
That's a full statement. We can do it anytime we want.
No, we cannot. We've been trying for weeks.
No, we haven't tried. That's the whole problem.
No, we have.
We haven't.
I even plugged the computer in and turned on the microphone and had the thing slid up, ready to go. And we didn't do it.
Yeah, we set ourselves up for the failure that time.
That of all the
Yes,
times.
we set ourselves up for failure. Because you don't like change, honey.
I am resistant to change. Yes,
Yes.
I agree.
Yes,
I agree.
I agree too. Yeah,
Well, just blame me for it.
sure.
Why not?
Let's be responsible around here.
Sounds like one of these games you were talking about on your newsletter this time.
Yes.
Tell me about this newsletter.
Yeah.
What is it?
Are you still in dark games?
What?
Take this test to find out.
Am I still in dark games?
Yes.
I'll take the blame.
Yeah, dark game. Dark game.
Yes.
I'll be the victim. I'll be the martyr.
Blame me. It's my
Blame me,
fault.
It's my fault.
Oh my god.
I did it.
I'll take the
Oh,
blame.
blame. Instead of responsibility. We,
Wait, excuse me. Did you just try and slide something in there?
instead of responsibility, the
I'm
ability to respond.
It's not my fault, but I'll take responsibility. Don't blame me, but it's my fault. I don't get it. I don't know how that game works.
Are we light beings?
Yes.
So why is it that sometimes we're involved in promoting darkness and we don't even realize it?
Good question. That's a problem. Tell me what to do about this.
Mostly, the reason why a person will get involved in power over others and negative experiences
Yeah.
and co-creations
Yeah.
is simply a lack of street smarts.
You calling me stupid?
Street stupid.
Okay.
Most of the light workers on Earth don't know what negative programs are, or that fear, pain, suffering, anger, frustration, jealousy, etc. are destructive and have zero positive benefits to themselves or humanity.
But they're so grabby. They're so addictively grabby.
They are addictive.
When you're in it,
yes.
you're in it.
In it.
And you're fully in it.
You are in
And then
it.
exiting from it, it feels like exiting from it is like giving up or surrendering or
Surrendering, taking the blame.
taking whatever responsibility.
Did you know, for example, that the following sayings are taught to keep you disabled and unable to express your true self?
Give it to me.
Without darkness, you cannot see the light.
What? That kind of doesn't make any sense if you think about it. Because without darkness, you can't see darkness. That's all.
Exactly. But some people believe in contrast.
Well, that's just ridiculous.
Okay, here's the next one. Opposites attract.
Well, opposite poles of a magnet, maybe.
Are you a magnet, honey?
I'm not a magnet, are you?
No.
So I don't think this is literally is like tires are black. So am I?
Yes, exactly.
I don't think that matches.
No.
Okay. No.
Bad experiences and pain help you become a better person.
I've heard that, you get stronger through challenges.
That's not bad experiences.
And I've heard that some challenges can be
Low
difficult.
frequency. And that difficulty is not low frequency.
But I've also heard low frequency be somehow substituted for difficult or challenging.
That is the common one, yes. That is the common one that's being pushed and promoted by low frequency beings all over the planet.
Right. So your low frequency experiences don't actually make you stronger. They just disable you in the period of time that you're embroiled in their low frequency.
Exactly, yes.
But challenging experiences or
High frequency challenging experiences?
high frequency challenges such as like learning how to ride a bicycle
Yeah, that can be
from
very
never
challenging.
done it. It can be challenging, or hiking up mountain.
Yeah, challenging.
It could be challenging.
Learning how to play the violin is challenging.
Going for a 10-mile hike.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's challenges. Packing heavy weight or lifting something that's heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Or, you know,
Becoming a trained mystic is challenging.
training yourself. Getting discipline in reading your book or your homework, whatever. Those are
Challenging.
challenges.
Yeah.
And at the end of those challenges,
You are
you're
a better person.
a bit better.
Yeah.
Having
More
your
able,
vehicle
capable.
broken and fixing it, it can be both or either.
Yeah.
When my vehicle broke, for example, I would had a book that
Yeah.
taught me what I needed to know in order to make it not broken.
Hmm.
And so it wasn't like I wanted a broken car, but the car that I had did break.
Yeah.
And every time that I fixed it, I got, wow, that's cool. That isn't so hard.
Right.
It felt good,
Okay.
So I don't think that was a low frequency thing, but it was a broken car.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like stopping me from doing anything.
Right. If it didn't stop
It
you
was
from
just
doing
stopping
anything,
from driving the
it didn't
car.
damage your relationships, if
No.
it didn't stop you from doing other high frequency stuff.
I had a bike, I had a bus, I
Yeah.
had a dad, I had other
Mhm.
ways. It's just
Mhm.
my car broken. Now fix it.
Yeah. The
Okay.
next one.
Yeah.
You would not be you who you are today without the pain you went through. This one is kind of true. You would actually be a much better able person instead.
I gotta say, I 100% agree with that one. I believe I have heard it, and yes, I wouldn't be the person I am today if I
That's
hadn't
true.
gone through that dark bullshit.
I know, you would be much better
I'd be
person.
a much better person, have my shit better together. I wouldn't be
More able, capable, and everything. Actually.
Yeah, I would have still. Yeah, that's that's just trying to make dark experiences seem worthwhile somehow.
Exactly. Yeah. And the next one I've heard so much, you are the victim of life circumstances. You are a victim of life circumstances. I've heard that one a lot in my life.
Let me think about that one. Oh, I have met a lot of people who carry that.
Yes, yes.
The victim of the government, the
Yes,
victim of
their family.
their family,
their
the
parents, their
victim
mother.
of their circumstance, the victim of
Yeah.
yeah. There's somebody to blame. It's not them.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Yeah,
it's something that they can't change or fight.
exactly.
Or if they do fight it or try and change it, it's overwhelmingly odd.
And they will get punished.
You'll get punished. Yeah. So that's a pretty common one.
Yeah, it is common.
So being a victim requires an agreement to be the victim.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Okay.
then the problem is if a person is brought up believing this, they're literally brought up to be disempowered. Right?
Yeah. I know how I like to watch trucks in the mud.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Yes.
But not all the time, but occasionally.
Occasionally, many
Truck
times
stuck
a
in the
day,
mud.
every day.
And,
Yes.
some people have stuck in the mud is the government's fault.
Yes.
And therefore, that's why everything's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
And other ones have stuck in the mud is that's the foundation of my business.
Mm-hmm.
And I got 1 million subscribers on my YouTube channel watching me get people stuck out of the mud.
Yes.
And they love it.
They
and they
love
call
it.
me just so they can be on my show.
Yes. Very different, right?
Very different.
Very different, yeah.
Yeah.
Those are just 5 examples of programming that is so embedded in our society that most light beings truly believe them to be true. There are thousands of other such programs that allow the negative people and entities on Earth to push you and your loved ones into their co-creation. The key word here is allow. Yep.
Yes.
Without us allowing this to happen on Earth, it would not happen, period. Right? So it's like, just like we on the we have to allow good circumstances and good co-creations to happen. We also have to allow for negative experiences and co-creations to happen. It's always about allowing. We allow it. Okay. I promised a test to see how you're still in dark games and how to get out if you are. Here it is. Are you ready for the test, honey? Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm trying to feel like I'm in a hot seat here.
Yes, you are. Would you like some air, water?
I'm not hot. Just the
hot
seat.
The air on the seat. Okay.
Give it a try.
1. Do you
No. What?
not allowed.
Okay.
Do you stay loyal to someone even though they have hurt you or others?
I used to.
You used to?
I used to.
Yeah, no longer?
Well, my definition of hurt me or others maybe is modifiable differently. But I don't have those experiences lately.
That's good. That's
So
good.
I can't say yes and I can't say no because I haven't been tested.
Very good.
In this test, though, the answer is no.
Yes.
I don't stay loyal to someone who hurts people or others. Actually, that doesn't happen.
Okay, good.
No, I don't.
Okay. Not anymore.
Not anymore, no.
Right. Do you have a very painful experience in your past that you believe made you who you are today?
I went through many painful experiences, and I am who I am today, but I don't think they made me that.
Very good.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you.
3. Do you constantly feel worried for yourself, the world, or other people?
Does that include boats?
Yes.
Then yes.
Uh-oh.
Last night and every night for weeks now, I get to wake up at 1 or 2 or 3 in the morning sometimes, and I worry about the area or the north.
Okay.
And I try to unspin myself from worried about them. It's like, they're fine.
Yes.
But it just, it's like, I can't. And then I try some more, and then I can't. And I even got up one time, like at 4 in the morning. Remember I made coffee at 4 in the morning that one time?
Yeah.
That was why.
Yeah.
So I guess I failed that one.
That one failed. Yeah.
But it's not a person.
Well,
It's not a, what is the question?
for yourself. The
Not to worry
world,
about myself.
and things.
Oh.
Okay, 4. Do you sometimes worry about what other people think or feel about you and what you want them to like you or love you instead?
No, not so much.
No.
Because I'm pretty great and I know if they don't know better enough to like me or not, that's their problem. They should just get over themselves, I guess. No, it's not a problem.
Okay then. Okay, do you enjoy negative and destructive gossip?
Negative and destructive gossip. No, it kind of repulses me, actually.
Okay.
I like, even if it's like very sensational, I'm still like, oh, that's terrible. No, I don't like it.
Okay. Do you badmouth someone when they're not in the room?
Not very often, but occasionally.
Occasionally.
Occasionally,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
But, it's not like I wait for someone to leave so I can talk shit about them.
Okay.
But if I'm going to talk shit about them, I ain't going to do it to their face.
Okay.
But I don't talk shit about very many people very often.
That's true.
So.
Okay, so you failed that one. Do you self-deprecate?
Okay, 2 out of whatever so far.
Do you self-deprecate?
No, definitely not.
No, definitely not. The opposite.
Don't have that one. Is there an opposite to that that's bad? Okay.
Okay. 8. Are you constantly arguing with other people?
When they don't listen, yes. It's true.
Yes, it's true. You do argue with other people. Okay, 9. Do you feel angry and upset at what you see is the violation of Earth or humanity?
No.
No?
No.
The Earth is not getting violated anywhere?
No.
No? You're not angry about it?
I might be righteous about it a little bit now and then, but no, mostly no. Mostly I'm I've moved out of that position
You have.
as a
Indeed.
healthier bride and groom
Yes,
of Gaia.
you have.
And
can
through
attest to
understanding
that.
split,
Yes.
and through letting their higher selves know better than me what they're here to experience, and to allowing those experiences to let it crumble. All those things that you've been saying for the last 3 years,
Yeah.
those have helped me move out of that.
Oh, very good, very good. In your opinion, are there people who are subjugated or conquered victims, individuals that we need to save?
Well, no, not that. Not that we need to save part.
Okay. Okay. 11. Are you stressed?
About the boats, yeah.
Okay, that's twice there. 12. Are you unable to express yourself because it upsets other people if you do?
No, yes. Medium, sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes, right? Okay. Anyways, that's a test. If you get...
I got 5
Yeah.
ants.
If you answered yes to any of the above questions or felt that the list is evil, wrong, or negative,
No.
or would guide people into the wrong place, it means that you still have some ways to go to be fully empowered and aware. Any yeses. You
Oh,
still have a ways to go, honey.
5 out of how many?
12.
5 out of 12? I'm at least more than halfway.
Yes, exactly. That's a great way to see it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're more than halfway to full awareness and empowerment.
Yes.
Good job, honey.
Yes.
Yay.
Whew, that
All
was
right.
a tough test.
It was tough.
I thought I was going to ace it too.
Excellent. The solution. There are 2 solutions for this issue.
All right.
One is for you to unsubscribe to my newsletter because I obviously don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, that ain't going to happen.
The other is for you to be open-minded enough to study my viewpoint a little further.
Okay.
Imagine this. 1. The 1 was, do you still loyal to someone even though they hurt you? You have strong, kind, and loving boundaries.
Oh, yep, okay.
2. Do you
This
have
is
a painful experience in your past that you believe made you who you are today? You no longer carry the burden of victimhood or aggression, but have released the weight of past experiences, allowing you the energy and enthusiasm you carried before it happened.
Ah, that's like a 5D tool. You go back and do the past.
You could
Alter
do.
it.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
tools.
that's a good tool.
3. Do you constantly feel worried for yourself, the things, world, or other people?
Boats, yeah, okay. What about it? What do I do?
There's no worry in your life. You know and trust in you and yours and other people's higher self choices and can navigate life in an empowered and conscious manner. Do you trust in yourself's higher self choices, honey?
If I fix the bilge pump, yeah, I'll feel fine.
Okay. 4. Do you sometimes worry about other people think and feel about you?
No.
And you want them to like and or love you. That's 4. Okay, 4. You're able to express yourself in your full light without worry or concern.
Nice.
5. Do you enjoy negative,
Gossipus?
destructive gossip? Yeah.
Or
5. You can
5.
see and identify gossip for what it really is.
what
And
is...
and can change the subject to a supportive energy for the person being talked about. So,
Yeah, that
gossip,
was... Yeah.
that's the thing about gossip. So gossip has 2 sides. One of them is destructive and then one of them is constructive. Gossip was it is a natural communication system for the group tribe to stay healthy.
Yeah, it's like everyone connected to everyone.
Exactly.
What's all of them doing? This is what's
Yes,
going on.
exactly.
Except for negative, destructive.
gossip.
What is everybody doing is kind of what the news has been trained everybody
Yes.
to kind of do. It's like,
Enjoy
what do you
the
want to know? You
negative.
want to know what tragedy has happened.
Exactly. The tragedy, the
or
drama.
who's lying, or who's
in
cheating,
pain.
or who's stolen.
Because it
hasn't been
makes you feel
caught.
better about life.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't find that interesting.
Yeah. 6. Do you badmouth someone when they're not in the room? 6. You're able to express to the person themselves how you feel about things and don't need others to hear it.
If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
You're right.
That's what I was taught.
7. Do you self-deprecate?
But if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all, includes when they're not in the room.
includes it.
Yes.
You're able, capable, strong,
But
and aware.
hold on.
Okay,
We didn't get
so
past that one.
Okay, sorry, honey.
Please, you're just like
6 is
skipping
it.
through these
I
things.
know I am. Yes,
You got to
I'm
slow down a
sorry.
minute.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Okay.
So
when you express to this person your feelings, your negative feelings or things that you think about them, you do it in a kind way and you own your feelings. So you don't go up to the person and says you're an absolute a-hole. You go up to the person and says, whatever you did, blah blah blah, made me hurt my feelings, or it made me feel like you're destroying the group dynamic, or I find it to be offensive or whatever. So you own it. And you talk to the person themselves about this.
probably best not do it in a triggered state, of course.
Right.
Process how you actually are, the negative feelings that are coming up.
Yes.
And then consider probably, it's just as likely that whatever you say is going to trigger them, right?
Yeah, probably. So be aware of that,
Be sure there's a reason to do it.
Yes.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if it's not,
reason.
and if it's not important enough for it to have a high frequency reason to resolve it, there's absolutely no issue, no reason for you to be bad mouthing this person to others.
Fine then. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
I think we can move past this one.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Do you self-deprecate? 7, solution. You're capable, able, strong, and aware.
And I think eternal and divine would be a good adding.
Yes, eternally divine, yes.
Those are probably don't need to deprecate.
Yeah. 8, are you constantly arguing with other people? 8, there is no need for you to be right
Even
and
if
make
you are,
others wrong.
they can be right also. Is that what you're trying to say?
Or they can be wrong. It's fine.
Whatever?
Whatever. You don't have to make them wrong, and you don't have to point out that they're wrong.
Well, sometimes you do.
Like what?
Like you're trying to do something with another person and they're wrong, and you got to tell them what to do, and they should listen to you. So
there's no longer a need for that, honey. There's no longer a need for that.
What do you do then?
You become open-minded.
And allow?
Mm-hmm. And sometimes, most of the time in those situations, it's a lack of communication. It's like there's no communication. And sometimes,
misunderstanding even.
Sometimes you may be right, but it's not like the right for everybody else, so.
It's like it's right here, but it ain't right there.
Yeah.
And it's only right in one sense. In another sense, it ain't right.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's right if this condition were true, but this is the condition.
Yeah.
So it's not right.
Exactly.
Whatever's.
Mm-hmm.
It's like at some point you feel like it doesn't matter right or wrong. There's nothing to even argue about. Is that what you're trying to say?
No. There's no longer a need for you to be right.
That's interesting play on words. And what does that mean? I don't personally feel that need to be right.
Exactly.
I may or may not be right.
Yeah.
And they may or may not agree.
Yeah.
And I can state my position, but I don't have to become engaged in an argumentative fashion to be right.
Yes, exactly. There you go. You got it.
That's a lot of words to... I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I'll do that. I'll try that on.
Very good, very good. Okay, 9. Do you feel angry and upset that you see the violation of the earth or humanity? 9.
Gosh, thank God I don't anymore.
You understand that Earth, Gaia, and the human collective do not make mistakes.
Sure
does. Big one.
It sure looks like it, doesn't it?
I know, it does. Well, it's being presented that way.
Right.
So we become victims, or somebody else becomes a victim, right? Disempowered and enabled, incapable. But it's true. It's like
Gaia and human collective aren't making mistakes.
Don't make mistakes. It's all about agreements, right?
Yes.
10. In your opinion, are people who are subjected or conquered victims individuals that we need to save?
Well, savior and victim, martyr, and all that is, you've been talking about that for decades.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, no.
Right. Now you see that thinking of a person or people as victim disempowers them And you have the tools to help them step out of that energy instead, or from propagating it.
So when you see someone playing victim game, what would you do?
Exactly.
That's what you do?
So when I've seen a person play the victim-aggressor game, I would express to them, and sometimes through like just a projection of body language, you don't have to be a victim. And sometimes you're not allowed to be a victim in my environment.
Right, because
Right.
we give a lot of leeway to the victim side of it,
Yeah.
and the aggressor, we're just like, I'll attack the aggressor. It's
Yeah.
the aggressor's fault. The victim is like blameless.
Right. And, like shame, it's called victim shaming
Victim
or
shaming?
something, is a different thing. Because when you tell somebody you don't have to be a victim anymore, and here's a lot of tools and things you can do to step out of that situation, it's very different to them to saying you
For
asked
the victim,
for
you
it.
should feel bad for it.
You asked
You
for it.
asked for that.
Yeah.
You wanted that.
You wanted that. That's why the universe delivered it. Those are
That's your
negative.
fault.
Yeah. Those are negative things that are not true. None of those are true. But if you tell the person you can make different choices now, and here's some tools that will help you make different choices now, that's very different.
Right. So long they're open and receptive.
Yeah.
Obviously, some people want that game.
Yeah, consciously, subconsciously, we don't know, right?
Mm.
Why they might want it. Or sometimes through guilt and all sorts of stuff. So, and understanding and knowing that their higher self knows better than you, sometimes that helps a lot. Okay, are you stressed? 11. You have learned and used the stress relief exercise and it has changed your life.
Yes. Good job with that stress release exercise, honey.
Yes.
If you don't know about it, which you probably should, there's a link here, right?
Yes, there will be a link, yes.
Okay.
Yes. All right. 12. Are you unable to express yourself because it upsets other people if you do? Okay, this one is you're able to express yourself to your full potential and know it supports others to see it.
Can you say that one again? Because my ears didn't want to hear it.
Are you unable to express yourself because it upsets other people if you do?
Sometimes.
Okay.
That's yes then, right?
Yes.
Sometimes it's yes.
Okay. Yes. You're able to express yourself
I
to your
am
full
able.
potential.
To express myself to my full potential?
Yes. And know it supports
wait,
others
wait.
to see it.
What does that even... How can you unpack that a little bit?
Well, that's an interesting one because growing up, one of these other things that I saw a lot of was people thought that when you say you can be yourself with me, they thought they could misbehave and be horrible.
That meant be mean?
Yeah.
Say stuff like, oh my God, your socks are ugly.
Yeah. They thought that could mean be mean.
Yeah.
Right? Instead of their true self. Your true self, is not your programs. It's not your egoic stuff of feeling insecure and all that stuff. That's
Right.
not you. Right? You is your core self is high frequency. Very high frequency. Very able, capable, inspirational, inspired, loving, amazing person. That is your true self. And you can express that to the full potential, to your full potential on earth. And nothing bad is going to happen. Right?
I'm
In
glad you
fact,
unpacked that.
All good is going to happen.
The consequence of that are all good.
Yes. Yeah.
That makes much more sense. Thank
That was not the case before the split. Okay?
you. Okay.
And you did have to be very wary and careful as a light being before that. When we were full on the light dark paradigm experience.
Or a little careless like myself.
How did that happen? What do you mean by that?
I wasn't careful.
Okay. And then what happened?
Not good things.
Okay. Yes, but nowadays you can. Because now we're in the split. And that is actually what you're required to do. Express your true self. To your full potential.
Well, it's a good thing we're having these newsletters.
Yes.
Because, when things change, sometimes you don't get the memo.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yep.
here's the memo.
Here's the memo. If you're not already knowledgeable about my work, my website has hundreds of free articles, meditation, and exercises that give you the tools for you to reduce and eliminate all of the above items and more. By eliminating the low-frequency engagements and programs in your life, you'll reach a state of true expression, which is the key to you stepping out of dark games. That's it. All right.
Bang.
Yes.
Is that the
And
mic
PPS.
drop thingy?
Yes. If you want more than free stuff, we also have
Sorry.
a store filled with classes and a forum filled with people who want to take their studies and practice to the next level.
Yes, I do enjoy watching and seeing and sometimes joining the self-organizing class. Let's do this class together.
No, it's amazing.
Because you do it yourself and you catch you catch it.
A lot of
It
stuff.
works.
Yeah.
You do it with other people and
It's like,
hear their experiences together with your experiences, and boom, it like magnifies.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. Yeah.
Way worth doing. And that's
Totally.
part of what there's a forum on Walk With Me Now for,
Yes.
is for that kind of collection to happen. You don't want to necessarily just willy-nilly do these kind of group processes with just willy-nilly anybody's. Right? Because things can, it's better to pick the right people to do these things with.
Yes.
That's all I got to say.
It's true.
So
true.
a nice place with
Yeah.
people of frequency of same or higher.
Yeah.
That's a good place to go.
Yeah.
Look at and self-organize.
Yes.
Got it.
Walkwithmenow.com.
That's a good spot.
This.
Okay, honey. And on the second hour, we're going to have some questions about this.
Oh, yes, it'll be awesome.
Second hour comes with Subscribe Star or with Walk With Me Now.
That's right. Yes.
So if you listen to this, you like what you've heard, and you're
You want
wondering
to
where the
unpack it
heck
some
is the
more?
rest of it,
Yeah.
the rest of it we do on the second hour.
Yeah.
You get at Subscribe Star.
Uh-huh.
You get it with Walk With Me Now.
Uh-huh.
And you can ask your own questions. You can have your replies. You can put inputs into it, into the
Yes,
forums, into the
yes.
Telegram chats, into the Subscribe Star, whatever, newsletter.
Unpack it even
thingy.
more after that.
Unpack it even
Yeah,
more.
Yeah.
Ilya, Adelina, come on. They're going to ask us questions about what they just heard and relate it to their perspective, which is, I don't know how he's going to pass that test, but I'm telling you, it's going to be good. You don't want to miss it.
Good one.
Okay. Love you, honey.
Alrighty. The conversation will continue in part 2, where we will get our tests. Are you ready?
I am ready. We will pass with flying colors.
We will explore questions deeper and give plenty of examples and personal stories.
Yes, and to get to part 2, you can subscribe on Subscribestar at subscribestar.com/Inelia-Benz. And it will also be available on Rockfin at rockfin.com/Inelia-Benz. And Rockfin is spelled ROKFIN.
So see you there. And as always, there will be many interesting things to learn about.
It's always fun to watch us. See you there.
Bye.
Bye.